Hey there viewers, how's it going? And thanks for checking out another video, obviously the continuation of the ARK PS4 PvP series. I know I did a couple of videos recently that weren't the PvP series, and somebody saying, oh, just get back to the PvP, blah de blah. I mean, I love to do PvP videos every day, it's just not really plausible, it's not really realistic to do that, so there are going to be some other videos in there every now and then. I know some of you like the content that even if it's not PvP, even though there's a big PvP audience, and there's not always PvP in the PvP videos, it's just about the PvP servers and all that. So I really hope you enjoyed the last video where I actually helped a tribe defend against another tribe. Really cool, really action packed, really made me determined to try and get some of that tech tier gear that was so useful during that raid. And also, as a thanks for me helping them, they gave me a few bits which I'm going to show you today. We're going to have a little bit of fun. Also want to do a little bit of work on the base, and I'm going to show you what we've been up to, the progress we've made while I haven't been recording or streaming. So as you can see, first things first, we've stone behemoth off the area here. It wasn't really a high priority originally, but we've got the basics down that we wanted. I wanted these turret towers that cover all of the kind of main areas that someone could push from, and a basic base and dino pen, as well as turrets with a bit of ammo in. So we got that, and then we knuckled down and got ourselves the behemoth gates, which were very easy to do with our nice new combination of dinos that we've got down here. And as you can see, this was so smooth before, but now the frame rate is taking an absolute smashing thanks to us getting so many tames. There's a little Quetztavis there, 2.3k 2.5k weight, even that thing. It's an absolute beaut. So yeah, our new combination of the beaver and the doed. Now, I was never really a fan of the doed, but now they can hold so much stone. It's absolutely ridiculous. I might actually go and do a quick run so you guys can get an idea of how much stone this thing can carry. Even though it's got 1k weight, you're going to see it's absolutely crazy. And then combined with the beavers, obviously, which are really great for collecting the wood. And you can see there's like a ton of wood in here, and it's only at 600 weight. So this combination of both the stone and wood being very easy to gather solo, and that's important for my tribe because a lot of the time most of us are playing solo or farming solo. I'd only say half of the day there's more than one or two of us online, maybe in the evenings, because people obviously have jobs and other commitments and all that kind of stuff. So it's important for us to be able to farm solo, and this doed and beaver combo has really helped us out. So let me just go over here, go and get us some stone. You can get the a kind of idea of what you can get now with the doeds. Oh, and here's the bane of my life, of course, Pegomastax. Oh, absolutely hating these things. And this is why I actually keep raw meat now on my hotbar, just for the Pegomastax. So I'm actually going to grab that back. There is so many. Oh, no, does it eat it? Oh, that's it there. Yeah, there are so many Pegomastax outside my base here that I've actually started to keep things I don't really want on my hotbar in that slot, just so it takes it. What did I just change out there? I think there's a club actually. Right, so let's go out and hopefully not get robbed too much and get some stone. Now, I don't want to be farming all day with this thing. I don't actually need much stone at the moment. I just wanted to show you what it's capable of. I mean, look at swinging at these things. These metal nodes here. 300 stone, roughly. I'm not sure if they've just taken off the 1.5 that was going on, because I swear I was getting a little bit more than that before. But another 300, and you can see just from the inventory of this thing that it's just nothing at all. Look at this. Also, it's so fun to roll around on the doed. That is just probably the most fun way to travel in ARK, if not the most effective way to travel. So we'll just get this little bit more. And let me check to see if it's 1.5 actually. I believe when it's 1.5 you pick up 2 stone, 3 stone even. Yeah, they've taken the 1.5 off, so unfortunately that's over. I wouldn't be collecting just as much. But I just want to show you how much you could get collecting that thing, and how much have we got so far there. I mean, what is that, 1,000? At least 1,000, and we're not even a third of the way to filling this thing up. So I think it was 2.4k stone I racked this thing up at, which is obviously great for making ourselves spark powder. So now we can get wood really easily, we can get stone really easily. That means we can burn the wood for charcoal, make spark powder out of the stone with the flint as well using the grinder, and we can just make lots and lots of gunpowder very easily, which is great because before we were relying on just the Quetzal runs when we were doing 2 Quetzals. I mean, I'd also like to get a Mammoth and see how effective they are now with their recent buff where they can carry a lot more wood. But we'll just have to see how that goes. So let's just put this little beastie back and I'll show you the other new things around the base. So I'm not sure if you guys would have seen, I think I showed it off on stream, maybe not on a video. I get confused now when I'm streaming a lot whether I showed it in a video or a stream, but we've got this really cool bunny with the Issa costume. This is actually a 145, so it's not a bad one at all. I'm not sure what he's leveling on here. He's saying, I think he said movement speed and weight. That's not actually my bunny. I didn't tame that. And the more, I suppose, keen-eyed amongst you might have noticed our TEK gates. These were given to me by that tribe that I helped yesterday, so massive thanks to those. So we've got 2 TEK gates on the side. They're making things a little bit safer, and we've got 2 TEK gates here on the breeding pen kind of area. So you don't actually need the engrams to place down the TEK structures, which is quite cool, because I think for most of the actual TEK stuff you need to have learnt it to use it, but obviously not the doors and the structures. Bill O'Reilly here doing quite well. See if we've got a level up. Has indeed got a level up. 8k health so far and over 8k XP and over 40k health, looking pretty good there. And we did actually tame another Bronto that's over there. Can you see it? No, we'll go have a look at it in a minute. Now this is my new baby, Jane Rex. A lot of you have seen I was breeding this thing, or raising it even. Did I manage to get the follow on that? I'm not 100% sure. No, I didn't. Let's get the follow on Jane Rex. So this is my brand new T-Rex. Not super high level, not the highest stats thing you will see on ARK, but look at her. Isn't she an absolute beauty? Looks like an alpha T-Rex. Hopefully, when we get some slightly better eggs, I think this one came out at 10k health, and then I boosted it up a little bit with the imprint. When we can get some even higher health Rexes and higher health melee Rexes, we can breed this colour in, because I love this colour. The only downside with having this cool colour is it means that I don't want to put the bionic skin on, and I like the bionic skins. You can see here the main thing with the bionic skin is that it won't show people how damaged your Rex is, which can be really useful in PvP if people can't see how damaged it is, because obviously if it's really close to death people might chase it, but if they can't tell they might not. So the current stats of this thing, I've got it up to 30k health. It's at 31 at the moment, and then 500 melee. I was told by a tribe that actually runs some of the bosses quite often that's kind of the minimum you're going to need to take on the bosses. If the ones that you can do with a lot of Rexes, like the Brood Mother and then the Manticore as well, you can trap them in with Rexes and manage to do those. So we're going to go from here, and I'll probably level melee on here. Let me know over on the Discord what kind of stats you guys have got on your Rexes. Obviously the comments are still disabled on the videos, just way too many people talking about server numbers and stuff, which is unfortunate. I absolutely love the interaction with you guys and being able to get a little bit of feedback from everyone. We've got Martin here. This is actually a bit of a failed imprint bird. You can see there only 11% imprint. It wasn't even me, but look at that stamina. We're up to nearly 1.4k stamina on that thing, and post nerf that is pretty damn sharp. So yeah, I just want to show you over here, this was a 135 Bronto that we didn't even tame on kibble. We just knocked it out. I didn't want to tame it. I was just like, it's not going to be that good. I just left it there, and then one of my tribe, Larry, decided to put some berries in it after about 6 hours and tamed it out, and it's not that bad. I mean, you can see we're up to 28k health already, a few more points in there, taking up to 31. I mean, this is going to be a decent little bullet soaker, considering it didn't really cost us much. Super easy to get. So yeah, not bad at all there. We've got some dragons and stuff. I'm not sure if I had these wyverns last time. This was given to me by a guy called Dan. He's actually a patron of mine. Really appreciate all my Patreon supporters, guys. If you're interested in supporting this channel, obviously with the advert revenue YouTube apocalypse being a bit tricky, feel free to check out my Patreon over there. Really appreciate everyone who supports me and my work over on there. Yeah, but we've got a beautiful looking dragon there. Not the highest level, but a very nice looking one indeed. So although we've got those TEK gates, I've actually got a few other things that I got from those guys to show you. So let me just go grab one of those now. And oh dear, what have I done? Taken down the stone behemoth gates. But it's not to replace it with a metal one, guys. The more observant among you might see it in my hotbar. We have the TEK Dino Gate, the TEK Behemoth Gate no less. Now I've completely over encumbered my RG with stone and wood here. Even had to drop some on the floor, which isn't too bad. But let's just get the middle and work this out. We want to get this thing nice and centered. So this is 7 wide. And so it's 3 and then 1 in the middle. So let's just count them across. This is 1, 2, 3, and then this is the 4th. So right in the middle of this one is where we want to be. So let's just walk out from there. Do a little turn around. This is the one here. Right, so you can see it's just line up with the middle there and take a walk back. Okay, so both of those, yeah, you can see they're both coming into my peripheral vision at roughly the same time. So let's take a little walk back. Let's have a look. Oh, this is going to look super, super nice. Yeah, we definitely want it lower. It seems to be slightly angled to the left. Let's just move it. I'm actually going to lower my sensitivity for this, so let's just get rid of that first. That's a good tip, something to do, is just go and lower your sensitivity when placing things like this, because it will allow you to get things super, super spot on and precise. You can see there, my left and right. Just want to get it exactly the same spot. Okay, so I want to get the right amount of foundation covering both of them. So if I actually go up, I should be able to line my hotbar up with the foundations there. You can see it's basically in line, and that lets me know it's a dead straight line. So I can place this anywhere around here. Gonna put it down. Boom! Oh my! I don't think I've actually seen one of these up close. I don't think I've ever got one of these up close. Let's just check it. Oh, it's absolutely snug as a bug in a rug. And then let's put this on. Oh man, we are looking legit here, boys and girls. Absolutely beautiful. What do you guys think about that? That is something special. So I've got some other bits I want to do to the base, so let's go and address that now. So I've made this slight adjustment. Actually, making that PvP base design video the other day made me think that it is quite cool to put these sloped roofs on for a little bit more protection without having to do another walled and ceilinged layer. So I'm going to be doing that here on the base. Obviously, this is our pyramid area of the base, not the full base, but just the pyramid area. Now, originally, I did want to do these giant hatch frames all over this thing, but I don't know, the giant hatch frames, they do cost a lot, and what real benefit do you get out of them? They make things a little bit messy as well. Like sometimes when you put a giant hatch frame down, you can't then build over it, and because of that you have to end up destroying it, which wastes a lot of metal. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go for catwalk, so I can do this sloped roof thing all the way down, maybe even to the ground there, and then also I can put the crop plots on the sloped part, which will then give us a nice kind of plant species and auto turret combo. So I'm not sure how much metal we've got. We don't have an absolute ton right now, but I'm gonna make I'm gonna make the catwalks and try and get enough so that I can put them all up the top here. Definitely need a lot more turrets for this this part as well, which I'm going to be doing. I'd like to have 2 turrets on each of the catwalks. I think will be that a little bit more stronger. So let's see how many catwalks we can make over in the smithy. I know we're not absolutely rolling in metal and paste right now, but that reminds me, as I should remind you guys, make sure you go and get your snails, guys. Snails, very, very useful for a bit of paste. We've got ours hidden around here. And there we go, we've got a few. And they should all have about 100 in, unless someone's been doing it. No, 100 almost every time. They seem to take a while to do the organic polymer, but for the actual paste itself, pretty damn quick. And we've got one more there. I mean, it's an even better idea if you're playing a lot to put a timer on. I think it's like an hour and a half for 100 cementing paste. I've just pulled that number completely out of the top of my head, but that was a number I remember hearing, so it could be way, way off. And you can just have little chests nearby and fill up on paste. You see, we've got a good amount there, but I don't think we need any more right now. Let's go over to the smithy. And by the way, guys, I'm going to be showing you guys something super, super cool in the next part of this video, but I don't want to spoil it yet. So let's go and make these catwalks. I've got 9 each side, so it's going to be 36. I've gone for a 9x9 pyramid design. No real thoughts behind it other than I just wanted a 3x3 in the middle and then expanded from there. So you could do a 2x2 in the middle of your pyramid and go from there instead if you want. So can I make 36 of these metal catwalks? Let's have a little look. Metal catwalk. I'm losing my mind. Where the heck are they? There we go. Right, we can actually make 97. Right, so we're all good. So let's do 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. And then one more. I think that's made. Yeah, cool. Right, let's wait for these to craft. Okay, so I've got my 36. Oh, I'm over encumbered. These weigh a fair bit. I can't be over encumbered by much though. I doubt it. So let's throw a few of my things into the smithy while I don't need them. Just hold it down, it transfers them. There you go. Still over encumbered. Come on, man, drop this spoiled meat. There we go. Right. Woo, just about not over encumbered. Now I'm thinking the turrets are going to be blocking me from placing some of these. Yeah, you can see. So I might have to go around picking up a whole load of turrets before I do this. But I'll put down what I can from now and we'll go from there. So currently just picking up some of the turrets so that I can manage to put all of these catwalks down. I'll just give you guys a general idea of what I would like to do with these turrets. Now I'm not sure if you could really fit 3 on. Maybe I'll try it here just for a little test. But as you guys know, I quite often say I really like our turrets to be doing a lot of damage. So that means as many as possible in a small space. Now what I was thinking is you could do like 1 each on the side. Oh, obviously not like that, but like if we just get this here. Problem is then maybe they're going to be hard to refill. Turn that like that. Oh, that will actually go down there. And then you could have 1 out the front or maybe 2 out the front as well. I don't know. What do you guys think about that design? I mean, that would be... Is it potentially overkill? Then you have like 1 out there like that. And then the same over here. Now that would mean a lot of turrets. But you've got to admit, guys, I think if you come up against a base and the turrets were positioned like that. Oh, no, it's gone down the floor. Come here. Let me pick you up. Ah! No, don't demolish. Please, no. I need to make loads of turrets right now. Yeah, let's head back up there. You guys saw a base and it was absolutely covered in turrets that were positioned like that. You would definitely be thinking twice. Don't deny it. You would. I don't care how alpha you are. If you saw 4 turrets like that on every catwalk, you would be in trouble. So I'm definitely thinking about that. What I'm going to do for now, though, is I'm just going to put the 2 on the end. Because we don't even have enough turrets right now to do that. Thankfully, the server is very generous. The center even is very generous when it comes to pearls. So it's not too hard to make quite a lot. I want to get that nice 45-degree angle going on there. Yeah, it's not too hard to get quite a lot of turrets going on the center. Let's just go as far as we can. There we go. Almost make them like touch in the middle if we get this just right. Eh. Oh god, now I'm really OCD. This one doesn't look right. Let's pick that one up. Get it right in that corner there. There we go. Oh, whoosh. Minute details here. Could lower my sensitivity here and make this a little bit easier. But I would say that. See, now I've managed to get this one further out than that one. Oh my god. Right, I can't just keep doing this. Let's turn those on. And maybe this will give a good idea to my tribe mates if they come on and I'm not on of what I'm trying to achieve here. Alright, that took a little bit of a while. Obviously, I've got nowhere near enough turrets or ammo to complete the design I'm looking for here. But just gives you guys an idea of what I'm doing. Also thinking of doing sloped roofs here as well. And then having plant species underneath as well, although maybe that would make more sense just to have them on the floor, although the sloped roof would add another layer of protection to the ground level, which is normally the most important level when you're defending your base. But yeah, I've got a lot of turrets to make, a lot of turrets to place and all that good stuff. Now with what's left, let's see if I can make some more sloped roofs, see if I can get this level going. I'm not sure whether to actually get rid of this ramp, but it is quite useful, the ramp, but it does kind of get in the way of my design a little bit, so it's slightly annoying. So yeah, let's see how many of those we can make. Managed to make 23 sloped metal roofs. I think that's actually nearly enough. I am going to do some metal farming after this, so I don't feel too guilty about using all of this metal. For once, I actually didn't farm this metal, but we're using it to build the defenses, so always useful thing to do. So let's go up on here and start throwing these down. They can be a little bit tricky to place. So let's have a look here. Beautiful. And how tricky are you going to be for me? See, if it is tricky like this, what you do is you press the touchpad. Oh, don't need to do it there. Give it a second. Always like to have it in place for a second, because you know what it's like. If you press the touchpad or the back button on the Xbox, it will give you the next snap point along. Try not do it too quickly though. But yeah, I actually really like the look of this. What do you guys think? I think this is going to be super cool, and I like the idea of having the crop plots on here. Oh, got to concentrate, don't accidentally place one. And it seems like you can keep going with these for as long as you want, so you don't really have to have a closing one if you don't need to, but let's keep going. Really kind of messing up my design here with this ramp in the way, but it is what it is. It do what it do. It would be nice if it just placed easier. It doesn't seem to want to go into that snap point I've got very easily. Just give it a second. Ah, look at that. It's so frustrating. That didn't look at all like that was going to go in there. I even gave it a second as well. So you can see it can be tricky. Let's just find a nice solid snap point. Bam, there we go. We've got that one. So we don't actually need to put a one on the other side here. So I'm going to keep going, put all these up, and we'll have a little look how it looks. Oh, god damn it. And again, these things are so damn annoying. I mean, obviously you can do the trick where you can make someone admin and it will stop them demolishing stuff, but it won't really, or you can take away their admin and stop them demolishing stuff, but you can't make it so that it just will place in the right spot. I think this is why everyone was saying you should have like a couple of seconds where you can actually delete what you've put down. But I think the reason they don't do that is that sounds like it's something that could lead to potential things being duped. Oh, and I've made the mistake there. What you need to do, you need to put the actual thing down first and then put the roof on. So again, that's going to be a wasted one. That's my fault though. And then we can put this on, which is super annoying that I just did that, but it is what it is. What the? Are you kidding me? Are you actually kidding me? God damn. God damn. Going through quite a few roofs here, boys. Quite a few roofs, but it's got to be done. Ooh, there we go. That one was fine. Yes, let's just go around. Pop the rest of these down. I've put down everything I can do for now, and I guess going this side will give us a slightly better idea of what we've got going on here. If you can imagine, obviously plant species on there, I'm thinking maybe I might end up doing the giant hatch frames on that top level. Just because that will allow me to put way more turrets on there, and then that will bring those turrets out to a similar kind of level, or like vertically the same level that these turrets are on, which will mean maximum turret shooting at once. But we'll have to see. We've got a long way to go, and I think it looks a bit cooler and it is a little bit more secure, though obviously we've got a long way to go, a lot more turrets to put down. Feels like I've got a lot less turrets just because of the way I've put them, but trust me, this is exactly the same amount of turrets. I've just got a lot more to make if I want to do that. So I'm going to put the metal and stuff away now, and I'm going to go out with the Quets and the Anki. And obviously now the Anki's got the massive weight reduction with metal, I'm going to see how much I can farm using the new technique. So I decided not to take the Anki with me and see how much I can get with the Anki Quets. It's just hassle when there's only one person and you're ferrying the Anki around. So I decided to just go and mine the old-fashioned way, just come and clear the volcano island here and then go back. This Quets weighs about 4k weight, so should be able to get a decent amount of metal here, at least replacing what I used up. Got ourselves some obsidian and some metal. Not a crazy amount, just enough to keep things going here at the base. Oh, wish I dropped it a little bit closer. Oh, we've got most of it there. Get that smoking, get that going. Oh man, I'm so used to pressing start to actually turn these things on. I'm going to take a load of that gasoline out so we don't waste one accidentally. Don't mind having like 30 in there to waste, but not a few hundred. We'll keep those. We'll keep those. I think some of our jellies are a little low actually, so I have to remember I popped that in there. Oh, I took off my right chest piece. I took off my manticore. God damn it! I have to colour that again. That kind of sucks. It happens sometimes. Right, I'm going to have to take this one by one Just going to fill this up, guys. Then once that's done, we're going to have a little bit of fun with a brand new toy. So let's have a go with this new toy I got for helping those guys yesterday. It is an Ascendant fishing rod. I've never ever used an Ascendant fishing rod. I'm going to have to presume that we're going to get something good no matter what the size. So we're just the size of the fish even. So we're just going to be farming for coal, or fishing for coal even. So for that it's just sap, obviously the saber-tooths and the piranhas, like the leech blood. But we are just going to go for the, oh, you have to do it in the freaking inventory, don't you? I think you have to go like that and then across and put it on. Always forget that. And yeah, let's just sit here, see what we can get. I'm expecting something good, even if it's a blueprint. I'm not sure if you get something good every time, but yeah, let's give it a go. Oh, this would be a nice one. 1.4 coal. Come on, baby. You know you want a piece of this bait. Oh, we got something finally. We reeled it in and we got absolutely nothing decent. Wow, that really is pretty crap. Let's try again. Oh, here we go. Maybe we'll get something better this time. Yes. Oh, we did. We got some saddle blueprints with a 1.1 times. Very nice. Diabear, Mosasaur, Argent, Pelagornis. Right. All hope is not lost. All hope is not lost. Seems like you need to get something that's at least 1.0 in terms of its size. So I'm not going to do any more right now. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up some special setups where I can get some bigger fish. I don't really want to waste the durability of this rod on fish that aren't that big. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. That brings us to today, the end of today's episode. Of course, if you haven't already, don't forget to smash that like button and check out some more of my videos. And a special thanks to all my patrons who have been helping support this channel while the ad revenue is down at the moment. So thanks again for watching, guys. I'll see you all next time.